In the world of the Volkov Syndicate, power isn't just about who has the most money. It's about who has the most control. To the public, Fenris Volkov is the ultimate professional, a CEO with a mind like a blade, and a reputation for architecting outcomes before his opponents even know they're in a game. He's the man you call when you need a problem to disappear into the foundation of the city. He's precise, he's cold, and he never leaves a fingerprint. But that polished exterior, that's just a layer of reinforced glass. There is a reason he never stays in the heart of the city for too long. There is a reason his penthouse looks out toward the timberline, always watching the edge of the woods. Because Fenris Volkov is a contradiction. He is a man who lives in a suit, but thrives in the dark. Today, we're going to peel back those layers. The man who builds the rules and the beast that breaks them. This is the alpha versus the architect. Let's talk about the architect side of his brain. Fenris doesn't just run businesses, he deconstructs them, down to the studs, to see how they hold weight. He is obsessed with order, patterns, and the tiny structural weaknesses most people overlook. This is why he was so drawn to Sloane. Most people see a detective. Fenris saw a variable that didn't fit his blueprint. She was a challenge to his symmetry. In the beginning, his interest wasn't even romantic. It was an obsession with solving the puzzle of her. He wanted to know why she didn't break under the pressure of the syndicate, and why her scent was the only thing that could make a Volkov pause. When you read Savage Scent, you see Fenris using this analytical precision in his courtship. He doesn't just want Sloane. He wants to map every gear in her head. He stripped away her defenses, not out of simple cruelty, but because an architect has to clear the site before he can build something permanent. He didn't just find a mate. He engineered a partner who could survive him. He rebuilt her world until she was the only asset worth protecting, and the only one allowed to stand in his penthouse or run in his woods. But logic only goes so far. Beneath the $5,000 suits and the calculated business deals is something that hasn't been civilized, and likely never will be. The Volkov Alpha Resonance. In my world, being an alpha isn't just a title you earn, it's biological. It's a literal frequency that the body emits. Think of it like the low, sub-audible hum of a storm before it breaks. When Fenris enters a room, the atmosphere doesn't just change, it heavy-sets. It's a low-frequency vibration that bypasses Sloane's logical detective brain and speaks directly to her marrow. It's the reason her pulse spikes before she even sees him. It's the reason her body betrays her badge every time he's within 5 feet. This is the feral side. The side that doesn't care about syndicate contracts, legal boundaries, or the careful architecture he's built in the city. When he steps into her space, when that hand goes to the back of her neck, it's not a CEO making a power move. It's a predator claiming what has always belonged to him. It's a primal frequency that cuts through the noise of the modern world. It's a silent, undeniable command that says, I have found you, I have scented you, and I will never let you go. Dark romance readers are often looking for that very specific, very dangerous intersection, the nightmare man, who somehow becomes your only dream. Fenris is terrifying because he can see through every lie Sloane tells herself. Most people look at her and see a capable detective, a woman in control. Fenris looks at her and sees the cracks. He is a nightmare because he takes away the one thing she spent her whole life perfecting, her control. He strips away her armor and leaves her exposed. But he's the dream because of why he does it. In a world where Sloane has been a ghost since the day her mother died, drifting through a life where no one really knows the girl beneath the badge, Fenris is the only person who truly sees her. He doesn't just want her body, he wants to own her history. He wants the parts of her she's hidden away in the dark. He is the man who will find the blueprint of your deepest trauma, and once he understands it, once he owns it, he will burn down anyone who ever caused you a second of pain. He isn't just a lover, he's a scorched earth protector. That is the Volkov promise. It's the terrifying realization that the monster under your bed is the only one who can keep the other monsters away. So, which side of Fenris draws you in more? The calculated architect who owns the boardroom and the blueprints? Or the feral alpha who owns the timberline and the shadows? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious if you prefer the man who builds the world or the beast who survives it. If you're ready to dive into the mystery of the Volkov Syndicate, Savage Scent is waiting for you on Amazon and Kindle Unlimited. You'll get to see for yourself how the resonance changes everything for Sloane Vance, and why the 4th Precinct was never going to be enough to hold her. Just be careful once you open the files. Fenris Volkov is a man of his word, and once he starts a hunt, he never stops until he finds exactly what he's looking for. It turns out, he's been looking for you. Thank you for stepping into the dark with me today. Hit subscribe for more character deep dives and the upcoming immersive chapter readings. I'm Autumn Marie. Stay dark.